Writing was not a wonderful experience for me at the first time I started. I am not a scholar of writing. I cannot give you much more than personal opinions on writing and inspiration to different kinds of writing. I began my first narrative writing when I was 7 years old, and that was very difficult for me to write without any experiences. With the end of my mother, I saw the most difficult time. She told me that the inspiration of writing came from everything happening around our life, and told me that if I should try to observe everything around myself. Here's a story I want to share about how I get the inspiration of writing from my mom and get breakthrough to the difficulties for my first narrative writing assignment. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a new type of writing that you probably have never contacted with, the narrative writing. That will be a homework due to next Friday. That is the narrative writing, so there's no distraction of the topic. You can write anything that you want. Said by my teacher, he would never imagine the expression on my face when I heard we are going to have a narrative writing. The smile on our face disappeared immediately. He seemed fear and confused. Oh my god, how can I write a narrative? I never ever write a narrative before. I shouted in the sprite. I came back to home with my head down, which looked like a weather flower, and keep conceiving my first narrative writing assignment. Hi Xiang, hi today, said by my mom once I got home. Exhausted, I have a writing assignment which seems not easy for me to do, said by me. Okay, what kind of writing? It is, maybe I can give you some tips. My mom said. Narrative writing, I answered. Oh, actually, it's very easy, because you can describe an event or activity which is important to you, or anything which is interesting and funny. Alright, I will try my best to think about something to write. Thank you, Mom, said me. When I got some tips from my mom, I still got stuck for a few days. Time felt the deadline of the assignment would be 2 days later, and I still could finish the homework. At that time, our school arranged a spring outing in an old town. There were several activities which we could involve, including catching flying, planting trees, and catching fish in the curly pool. Among those activities, I thought the last one was the most interesting activities. At the beginning, it was hard for me to look at the fish in the caught pool, and I failed several times. I did not pay attention, so many fish just slipped away from me. However, I did not give up and summarized the experience again and again, and finally I succeeded. After I came home, although I did well in the activity, I was still a little bit depressed because of the writing assignment. My mom saw this situation and asked me, "You look like upset son. Is the spring outing terrible?" "No, it's interesting and see, I have catch a fish. In fact, I'm worried about the writing assignment. The deadline is closing and I even have no materials to write about," I said. Son, why not just record today's activity in your narrative writing assignment? You can just write about how you find or look at the position of the fish in the water, how you summarize the experience when you failed to catch a fish, and how you succeeded finally. My mom said, "Well, that's a good idea. You have a genius, Mom," said by me. Just like this, my job completed. I was still not satisfied with that, so I asked my mom to help me to improve. My mom spent 3 hours to teach me what elements or technique I should add on. Furthermore, I could add some vivid, lively adjectives to make my essay more attractive and interesting. Besides this, my mom also taught me some idioms to improve my writing, and finally, I got a high score towards that writing assignment, and my writing had been displayed to my classmates. I got a compliment from my teacher and also feel a sense of achievement. I have learned a lot from my first writing experience and my mom. Writing is easy when you're observing around your life. Other writing materials are from the daily life. Just be patient and read again and again.